Alright everybody, here's segment number 47 of Eugene's birthday special, in which we'll be playing Jeopardy featuring Alex Trebek for the DOS. How will I do this game? Well, you're about to find out. Alright, let me go ahead and minimize these. That there, and we're ready to go. Do expert. Lloyd and Cheryl are my opponents.
Hi everyone and welcome to Jeopardy.
Let's do this.
Here we go, round one. One daily double will appear on the board in these categories.
We're going to be dealing with authors, nicknames, actors and roles, quotes, U.S. history, and finally, botany. I will not change the categories. I'll start these off with actors and roles for 100. Peter Bain was only 4 years old when he began recording the voice of this rabbit in Bambi. Who is Thumper?
Right.
Actors and roles 200. Perhaps her 5 marriages helped prepare this actress for her role as a Golden Girl. Who is Rue McClanahan?
That's it.
Actors and roles 300. As both Davy and Daniel, he stuck his nose in troubles between the settlers and Indians. Who is Fess Parker?
Yes.
Actors and roles for 400. He played Jane Fonda's fiancé in On Golden Pond 1 year after bossing her around in 9 to 5. Who is Dabney Coleman?
Yes.
Actors and roles for 500. Eight years after 10-Speed and Brown Shoe, he returned as 10-Speed Turner on J.J. Starbuck. See if Lloyd knows this one. Ben Vereen.
Yes.
Uh-huh. So Lloyd gets his first bit of cash this game. He has $500. And we'll go ahead and move on to the next segment. The next category, botany 100. Copra is the dried flesh of this nut. What is the coconut?
Yes.
Botany 200. Longfellow's spreading tree, now battling extinction by blight. What is the chestnut tree?
That's it.
Botany for 300. Favorite food of pandas, it's the world's largest grass. What's bamboo?
Right.
Botany for 400. There are over 2,600 known species of this tree, which gives its name to springs at a beach. What's the palm tree?
Yes.
Botany for 500. The largest specimen of this tree has 350 large trunks and over 3,000 small ones. Hey, tiger. It's a banyan tree, uh-huh. Alright. U.S. history, 100. Planned under Eisenhower, the invasion of this Caribbean island failed under Kennedy. What is Cuba?
Yes.
Alright. Let's go with a $200 clue in the same category, U.S. history. Following FDR's New Deal, he gave us a fair deal. Who is Harry Truman?
Yes.
U.S. history for 300. From 1836 to 1845, this state was an independent country. What is my home state of Texas?
You are correct.
U.S. history for 400.
Yes, the Daily Double.
On the Daily Double. And how much money do I have right now? $2,600? Let's do $1,400. Here's the clue. In 1934, this Louisiana governor, known as Kingfish, proposed a guaranteed family income of $5,000. Who's Huey Long?
That's it.
Could have gone more if I wanted to, but I wasn't sure what the clue was going to be. Let's go with U.S. history for 500, please. Many consider his appointment as Chief Justice in 1801 the most important one in U.S. history. I'm going to say who was John Marshall.
Right.
Alright, right in the category. And running. Okay. Let's take authors for 100. After marrying Eliza Stowe's widower, she had a daughter named Eliza and wrote a book about Eliza. Who is Harriet Beecher Stowe?
You are correct.
Oh, I misspelled the last name, but they still took it. I meant to put the W first, then the E, but it's okay. Authors 200, please. Poet whose wife died after her dress caught fire while he worked on Tales of a Wayside Inn. I'm going to say who was Robert Frost.
No.
Ah. I forgot who wrote that poem. Cheryl.
No.
Lloyd. Who was Henry Wadsworth Longfellow?
Yes.
It was Longfellow who wrote Tales of Wayside Inn. Oh, okay. Next clue. Alright. Besides some songs, he wrote only one major poem, Tam O'Shanter, after age 27. This time I'm going to say who is Robert Burns.
Right.
Authors 400. Mark Twain's last home, Stormfield, named for one of his last characters, was in this state. What is Connecticut?
You are correct.
Authors 500. His story, Music for Chameleons, was about a real-life friend who played Mozart for lizards. See if Cheryl can get out of debt. Daniel Boone.
No.
No way. Last time I checked, he's not an author. Ah. Let's see if Lloyd knows this one. Nope.
Nope. Sorry, that is wrong.
Well, I don't know, so I'm not buzzing in. I don't remember.
The correct response is
Truman Capote. Truman Capote. Alright. Let's have nicknames 100. When this actor was a child, he was nicknamed after his dog, Duke. Who was John Wayne?
that's it.
200 nicknames. Mighty man at the bat, or engineer, John Jones. Who's Casey?
That's it.
Nicknames 300. The Robin Hood of modern crime, Simone Templar. Cheryl. The Saint?
You are correct.
Yeah, that's right. The shape of the original Coke bottle and the World War II life preserver were named for her. Who was Big Bertha?
Nope, sorry, note is wrong.
No. Down to $5,000. Mae
You are
West.
correct.
Oh, yeah. Alright, next clue. Nickname's 500. Nickname of gangster Benjamin Siegel, but his friends never called him by it. What is Bugsy?
You are correct.
That just leaves the last category for the Jeopardy round, which is quotes. 100, please. According to Dorothy Parker, women and bees never forget. What are elephants? And remember, an elephant never forgets.
That's it.
200. (1927) movie that gave us the quote, "You ain't heard nothing yet, folks." What's the jazz singer?
Right.
300. In 1899, Congressman Willard Vandiver first said, "I'm from Missouri, you have got to do this." What is show me?
Right.
Touch of Evil director said, "Everybody denies I'm a genius, but nobody ever called me one." Who's Orson Welles?
You are correct.
Now the last clue. Oh. Well, it looks like the game froze, so... We'll just go ahead and stop here due to the game freezing. So I'll just, we'll go ahead and stop here. There we go. And I'll see you all for that next segment. We'll be right back.